It's like the more that I say, I feel like I say that I'm a workaholic pretty much every day. So anything you say is an affirmation. Every time, whatever you say it's an affirmation, because you know I'm a fucking genius. You know, so I say it a lot. So I am a fucking genius, right? How many times do I have to say that I'm a fucking trillionaire before, like, you know, trillions of dollars just magically appear in my fucking bank account? Okay, yeah, my dad, he's like my top concern, top source of frustration. But to me, I just told you guys about how he takes, you know, a bus or buses, plural, over an hour. Over an hour commute to fucking go bowling. To me, it just feels like insanity. I would never do that. You know, there's things about both of my parents that I just cannot wrap my head around, right? I don't want to talk too much about my mom just because, you know, it's my mom. And I already talked so much shit about her. It's not that I want to talk shit about her. It's just like, you know, I mean, I still do love my parents. It's just, you know, at the same time, like, for instance, I'll just tell you. Like, I know she probably gets upset or jealous when she hears about how other, well, grown-up kids in my family, so, like, let's just say my cousins, if they do something that they, like, let's just say, go out of their way to spend time with the elders or whatever, right? Because anything that they do, obviously, it makes me look bad. I'm not saying that they're going out of the way to make everybody else look bad, but I'm just saying, like, because obviously I'm not doing these things. Right? Like, let's just say something as simple as making a fucking phone call. Like, okay, how often do I call my parents? Well, first of all, I already told you guys that I hardly speak to my parents, but at least I make an effort to communicate with my dad. I have a group chat with both my parents, and I'm definitely going over time, but I'm just gonna, like, make this a long video because I think it's finally time for me to fucking go outside. But with regards to my parents, right? I know that my mom is upset or whatever, or feeling negative feelings. Like, okay, first of all, let's just establish that my mom is practically incapable of anything positive coming out of her. There's nothing positive in her body. I just don't know how else to explain it. But I know that she's probably experiencing, you know, negative feelings such as jealousy whenever she hears about, like, let's just say one of my cousins calling and maybe spending time with her mom or somebody else's mom, so like an aunt, right? So when one of my cousins demonstrates something like this, that they're such a loving, caring person, to spend time with other people, despite the fact that they've got so much other things going on in their personal life, it obviously shows that they truly care. And I'm just like, well, okay, Mom, but, like, you're a psychopath. I need to, like, maintain my distance from you for my own sanity. I've explained to you guys that, you know, she's like a typical, you know, textbook narcissistic psychopath. So, like, you know, for my own mental health and and for everybody's safety, right, I need to maintain a healthy distance from you. Otherwise, I'm going to end up as a fucking, whatchamacallit, a true crime story. You know, I'm sure you guys have heard of blah, 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 murdered their own mom and dad. Well, in my case, it would probably be mom. Blah, 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 murdered her own mother. Like, ripped her heart out or some shit. Like, I have a real fear that if I spend any more, like, alone time with my mother, I am truly afraid that I will, like, lose control of, you know, my actions, and I will not be able to, you know, hold it in anymore. Because, like, my mom, she just pushes all my fucking buttons, like, for real. I know I joke around a lot, but, like, in real life, I told you guys, the verbal abuse is incessant, never ending, and, you know, it's like a person can only take so much before they fucking, you know, crack and lose their shit, like, lose their mind. You know what I mean? So, you know, in order for me to hang on to whatever sanity that I have left, I have to maintain a healthy distance away from my mom. Because I don't want anything, I don't want to do things that I'm going to fucking regret, you know? Like, yeah, I can say all this shit and there's no way for me to unsay it. But I'm just speaking the truth. You know what I mean? People who know my mom in real life, they're probably going to be like, I don't understand. Well, why is Juliet saying all these things? Well, because you don't fucking know her. You're not her fucking daughter. She's not calling you a homeless prostitute. You know what I mean? So yeah, when I hear that my mom complains or like, because she'll say things in such a way that I know she's, like, basically putting me on the spot to try and make me feel guilty, right? So, like, let's just say I just gave you an example of, like, somebody else in my family calling her to say hi or, you know, just see how she's doing, right? Because obviously I don't fucking call my mom. Why? Why? I have the group chat. She knows I'm fucking alive, and, you know, I don't need any of her fucking negativity in my life. This is why I distance myself. Obviously, if I had a great relationship with my mom, then why the fuck would I have to be thousands of miles away from her? So yeah, it's like, when she says stuff like, oh, blah, 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 called her to find out how she's doing, and obviously what she's trying to say without saying it is, the underlying message here is, why the fuck don't you fucking call your own mother to check up on me? You know, like, basically, like, she probably feels like I don't care. And no, it's not that I don't care. It's because I don't need to hear any of your negativity. You know, I don't need to hear you calling me a homeless prostitute. I don't need to hear any of this bullshit. You know? What is more important to me is my sanity. So it's like, I told you guys, I gave her a year of my life, dedicated a whole fucking year, living in a place that I fucking hate, New fucking Jersey. I fucking hate New Jersey, man. I mean, I practically grew up in the fucking casino, not of my own free will, you know. That's not a choice that I want to make for myself. You know, you are choosing to spend all your waking hours in a fucking casino, inhaling that secondhand smoke when your lungs are already fucked up. These are your choices that you want to make. That's not what I want to do with my life. I don't want to spend every waking minute of my fucking life in a fucking casino, okay? And I told you that's the only fucking way I can spend quality time with my family. So now you understand why I have so many dolls. Because I don't care about being, about adulting. I don't want to do the adulting thing. Being an adult sucks. Aside from, you know, having the freedom to make my own decisions and choices in life, finally, after dealing with her tyranny for so long, it's like, man, I'm finally living my life for myself instead of for other people. Because I told you guys I wasted so much time in a relationship that I didn't even want. All because my family wanted me to see me with a fucking Chinese guy, right? So yeah, I just had to like get this out there because like on the one hand, I know she's upset because I don't spend enough time, quality time, talking to her. But like, bro, I did the good daughter thing. I was there with you in New Jersey for a whole fucking year. And what happened? We just sit in silence at dinner because, you know, she's all about the silent treatment, right? Because she just dominate, control. She just wants to control and manipulate me. Put me on guilt trips all the time. So the time that I was in New Jersey, I was physically there to spend quality time and be the good daughter. And what did you want to do? You just want to sit in silence because, you know, you want to control me. You want to tell me to shut up. So yeah, that's what I did. I shut up. I shut the fuck up and I left. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. That's my way of saying fuck you.